Zhang, welcome back to Boston. I know how much the city means to you. The last time you were here, you got to meet Tom Brady a few years back, and I know how excited you were about that. But now you get to defend the title in Boston. How excited are you to make the walk on Saturday?
欢迎你来到波士顿，而且回到波士顿。他记得你上次来过，还见着了汤姆·布雷迪那橄榄球的四分卫，然后这次又能够来到波士顿来卫冕自己的冠军，你觉得这次的感觉如何？这场比赛和这趟波士顿之行对你多重要？
我觉得来到这儿很开心，来到波士顿很开心，因为我19年的时候来这边看过一场比赛，然后这边的观众都非常的热情，然后这边天气我也很喜欢。来到这儿以后，连着看我从窗外看到下2天雨了，然后我非常非常喜欢下雨，喜欢这样天气，然后也喜欢这里观众。对。
Yeah, I'm very happy can be Boston again. I've been here in 2019 to watch a fight, and the atmosphere here is amazing. It's unbelievable, and I like the weather here too. You know, since I came to here, there are 2 raining days. I like raining days. So yeah, I like this city. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
A lot of people thought your first title defense would be against Yan Xiaonan after Yan beat Jessica Andrade, and the UFC went this direction with Amanda. Were you surprised by that decision, or did you expect Amanda to be your next opponent?
所以很多人期待你的第一次卫冕，其实有人觉得会是打严小南，因为他之前 KO 了安德拉德嘛，但是后来呢，紧接着就爆出是你要跟拉莫斯打卫冕战，所以对于这个安排，你是有感到意外吗？还是你怎么看？
我没有感到意外，因为这个安排是很早以前就定下来了，是从莱蒙斯跟那个罗里克斯打完以后，然后我打完比赛以后，其实这个已经配上队了，但是一直就是看时间的问题。
Yeah, I'm not surprised about this match at all because we start working on this fight very earlier than Yan's fight. So since after my last fight and Lemos beat Marina, so then we just start working on this fight. We just working on some details like the date, the location. But yeah, we start work on this fight earlier than Yan win Jessica Andrade.
I asked Amanda about this earlier, but this fight, to me and a lot of other people, they feel like it's flying under the radar with the main event being so heated. Do you feel that way as well? Do you feel like this fight is kind of sneaking up on people?
他觉着这场比赛感觉，因为这次292这个主赛是斯特林对那个奥麦利，他感觉他们俩的风头好像有点太大了，有点让这场你跟拉莫斯这场比赛受到关注好像相对少一些。你有这种感觉吗？
我没有这种感觉，我觉得大家也非常关注这场比赛，也有很多中国的粉丝也非常非常关注我的这场比赛。对，可能在美国，然后大家可能更关注头条，关注斯林跟蜜糖的比赛，但是在中国，然后关注我的比赛非常非常多。
I don't feel that way because you know what I feel is there are still a lot of people focused and concerned about my fight. Especially in China, a lot of people follow this fight. They want to watch this fight. Of course, I know maybe in the U.S. more people gonna concern about like O'Malley and Sterling's fight. But yeah, I do feel there's still a lot of people that want to watch our fights.
Amanda feels like she's being overlooked, and she feels like she said, I believe the exact words were, she has advantages over you across the board. So wanted to get your thoughts on what she said, that she's better than you everywhere across the board.
他之前问那个拉莫斯老觉得他自己有点被低估了。他说他觉着他自己其实在任何方面都比你优秀。那你怎么看他的这个想法？
那就这周六笼子里看吧。
Let's see Saturday in the octagon. Then we'll have the answer.
Last thing. Obviously, you're going to be setting the table for 2 title fights. The main event, we have Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley. Who do you think wins that fight?
主赛，斯特林跟奥麦利，你觉得他们俩谁能赢？
其实这事儿吧，这个事儿，其实我很少去预测对手的，然后去预测 比赛，因为我觉得在八角笼里什么都有可能发生，就是看谁的状态更好，谁的备战，谁的战术更好，谁的状态更好。对。
Yeah, bro, it's hard to be honest. I don't like to predict a fight. I'd rather to leave it on the Saturday night. Let's see what happened in the octagon because there are so many X factors can dictate the result of the fight. So the game plan, the execution, who is better in that night. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see what happened on Saturday night.
Weili over here to your left. So Amanda was in there earlier, and we asked stylistically how you match up, and she says that she believes that she has the edge in both the striking and the grappling. Obviously, I'm assuming you disagree with that. What's your thoughts on her comments?
还是拉莫斯之前才接受采访之后说到你们俩的风格，他觉着他在战力上呢比你强，在缠斗方面呢也比你强，所以还是想听听你怎么对于你们俩风格和技术高下的这个评论。
我觉得他很自信。然后他确实挺强的，他的这个就是特别有刚性，而且有爆发。但是我也有这样，也有这种爆发，也有这种一击必杀的能力。但是我觉得我这次想做的是，像水一样，然后不管它出现任何角度，还是出现任何空当，我都会像水一样把它包裹起来。
Yeah, I think I know Lemos is good. I admit she is a very good fighter, and she. Is very aggressive, and her fighting style is like she is hard hitter, hard kicker. She possesses the knockout power, but so do I. And what I want to showcase more in this fight is to fight like water. You know, I can fight very flowing, smooth, and shapeless. I can be water, just wrap her up. And even if she made any tiny mistake, I can catch it and finish her.
You mentioned that you're a big star in China. How big would a fight with you and Yan Xiaonan do if you guys headline the card in China?
他刚才说你在国内也有很高的关注度。如果呢这场比赛过后，有可能你和严小南在中国打一场比赛，那你觉得那场比赛？会是一场很盛大的比赛吗？对于中国的 MMA 观众来说，
先看这场比赛，因为我只关注我眼前的比赛。
Let's see what happens in this fight. Now I'm only focusing on this fight, this Saturday. This is what I'm focusing right now.
I know you just said that, but I got to ask you. Another one added to the division is Tatiana Suarez. Is that someone she'd be interested in, in the future? And how does she think, Tatiana is as a competitor in the division?
那么关于你这个级别的另外一个竞争者就是塔提安娜·苏亚雷斯女小鹰。那你觉着她未来会成为你的一个对手吗？你有兴趣跟她在场内一决高下吗？
我觉得前5的都有可能成为我的对手。我觉得前几名都有可能成为对手。对。
Yeah, I think all the top 5 fighters in my division can be my potential opponent. Yeah, I think it's possible.
And one last question, someone that she's very familiar with, Rose Namajunas, moving up in weight. How does she think Rose will do up in weight?
另外呢，你的老对手罗斯升重了，升到57了。那你怎么看他在57的这个前途和表现？
看看他9月份的比赛吧。我觉得，因为现在吧，就是王朝都不是特别稳定的时候，对，所以可能也这样，这对他也是一个机会。
Yeah, I think it's a new opportunity for her. So let's see what happens in September. So there are a lot of things is changing in her division, in all the divisions. So yeah, I think it brings a new opportunity for Rose.
Zhang, you mentioned your experiences in 2019 when you were here. Obviously, Boston has a rich sports tradition, but what was so special that made you want to come back and fight in Boston?
然后你提到了你19年来这儿看过比赛，然后波士顿也是有一个很深厚的体育文化和气氛的城市。那你觉得这次来到波士顿比赛，那么具体到波士顿能给你带来一些什么不同的体验呢？在这儿比赛的话，
我觉得在这儿比赛有什么体验？
对，或者波士顿这座城市，你觉得还是能给你带来哪些不同的感受等等？
我觉得波士顿非常好，然后这边也有非常很好的大学，然后也有很多华人在这边读书，然后我相信这就相当于我的主场。
Yeah, I think Boston. I like here, and yeah, in Boston there are a lot of culture and history in this city. Even there are a lot of famous universities here, and there are also a lot of Chinese people here. So I believe this Saturday I can make Boston my home.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask what kind of pop you think you're gonna get from the crowd. I think given your history of strong performances and, I mean, exciting fights, the crowd I think will really get behind you. Is that a sentiment that you feel like you'll share with the crowd there?
所以，那你觉得周六的比赛，观众会给你带来什么样的反响？因为通常你觉得是你自己的比赛风格，然后自己以前比赛很激烈，会让观众更支持你吗？所以你期待观众会
为我加油呐喊。对，我非常期待大家为我加油呐喊，一起喊伟力，伟力，伟力。
Yeah, what I expect is everybody in the arena will cheer for me and shout my name, Weili, 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 on this Saturday.
You've fought, you go back past 5-6 fights. You've seen a lot of familiar faces. Carla is a new face now. Amanda, what challenges does she present, and how do you expect to deal with those?
You mean Amanda, right?
Yes.
所以拉莫斯是你之前没打过的一个对手，那你觉得他作为一个对手能给你带来什么样新的挑战？
我觉得他会教会我很多，因为我把我的对手每次都想成我的老师，然后我通过不断的备战、不断的努力，然后赢得比赛。我觉得每一个对手都是我的老师，我从他们身上学到很多东西，然后包括备战所有学的东西。
Yeah, I think I can learn from her a lot because for each camp, I visualize my opponent as my teacher. So I will study and learn from her, okay, what I can learn from her, and then bring it into my game. So I think for each camp, when I prepare for each new opponent, I can learn a lot from her. So at some point, I see her as a teacher of me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And speaking of Boston, Weili over here, you recently trained with Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla, and I saw you extended an invitation to him to come watch you fight on Saturday. Did he accept that? Joe Mazzulla, the Boston Celtics coach.
他说那个波士顿凯尔特人的教练，然后之前你也跟他互动过吧，然后你也请他来看比赛，他有回应你吗？他来吗？
他来，本来的时候他因为在赛季，然后他要比赛，然后现在好像他的计划有一些变化，所以他要来。本来是来不了的，但后来他说可以来。
Yeah, he will come. He said yes because first he said no because now it's in the season, right? He is conflicted with something on his schedule, but his schedule has changed and now he can come this Saturday.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone.